In this thrilling episode of $1 Million Bogan, I wreck my brand new $10,000 tender. I rip my mainsail. I wreck my Code Zero when I try to flight for the first time. And I wrap rope around my props. But not only that, Sherman, my 13-year-old bulldog, joins living the dream full-time with me. Enjoy. Okay, it's 5 a.m. I got back yesterday, my last flight, and I'm here with Sherman. Hey, buddy. What's going on, hey? And the removalist truck is coming in about 2.5 hours, and yeah, it's all the house is sold, you know, the final piece of the puzzle for everything to come together. You know, everything is empty. And I sold in a terrible market and lost the money, but it's just money, and I could have been still hanging around on the boat waiting for it to sell, and I guess, look, I'm lucky enough to be able to take that loss, I guess. But so a 2-day drive with Sherman in the car. I don't know how he's going to go. I don't know how Sherman's going to go on the boat, but just has to work, you know. And I'll miss this place. Yeah, but it's just a home, you know. And for me, it was never really a house. I never really settled here with anyone, or I found anyone. I kind of wish I did, but it just hasn't happened for me. Maybe I'm too picky, too hard to be with. Maybe I'm just a total bastard. The jury's out. Anyway, let's get packed and get sorted, ready for the removalist truck. Then make our way back to Brisbane later today. Back forth, back forth, back forth. So I just said goodbye to my mum for the last time. I don't know when I'll see her again. Yeah, we're me and Sherman. Everything's clean. Yeah, I'm about to head to Brisbane for the final time, move into the boat. It's quite confronting, actually, that I have no home now. My home is the boat. That day is here. 7 months in the making, and I pulled it off, you know. The journey hasn't really begun yet, but it is. I have one part of me saying, what the hell are you doing? But a big part is saying, go for it, you know, just do it. You're gonna die one day, and don't have regret, you know. So just don't talk the game, Danny. Walk your talk. It's all about walking your talk, doing what you say you're gonna do, and do it. I hate people, you know, I try not to say negative things on my channel, but I just hate people. They don't do what they say they're going to do. I instill in my kids all the time, just if you say you're going to be somewhere, be there. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Don't talk shit, just do what you say you're going to do. And you know, I try and live by that, you know. That will get you a long way in life, just that alone, because so many people are just full of shit. Anyway, let's go for a long drive with the dog, hey? Goodbye, house.
We'll do it all, everything on our own. We don't need
of what you
Would
achieved,
you
climb between
lie
crazy,
with
determined,
me
word.
and
But
just
despite being
forget
there
the
and dream
world?
small, the hurricane ahead has your name on it.
I don't quite know how to say how I feel.
Hi, can I grab a, actually, Sherman, do you want Macca's? Yep, 10 nuggets. Sherman, do you want some nuggets? Yep.
Those 3 words I said too much. They're not enough. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life. Let's waste time chasing cars around our heads. I need your grace to remind me to find my own. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the...
Boy, yes. You did so well, mate. That big drive, 2 days of driving, and you were so good. I thought you were going to cuck it a few times. He's in his late 80s in dog's years, so I don't know how long Shem's going to be around, but I'm going to try and give him good quality of life. He had chicken nuggets and a bit of a quarter pounder on the way here. Who cares? He's totally deaf. Obviously there's going to be a lot to discuss regarding toileting and safety. I'll get him my life jacket tomorrow, and I've just barricaded this here. Sherman ain't going to go near there. He's not exactly agile. He can hardly walk as it is. Hey, in your bed, mate. Come on, get in there. Come on. Hey, come on, in your bed. Come on. I'll get you some food in a minute. Go on, in you go. Oh. Such a good dog. He had a massive ride. So that's it. We're on board, aren't we? And so it begins. Just sitting here looking at the dog food on the floor over there and the food up there, and it's like a homeless shelter I'm living in. It's my new home. Look how small it is. It's gone from 45 squares to 1 square. Wish Sherman had stopped panting. He's unsure of his new surroundings, like I am. It's going well. I helped him down the steps and then he tried to jump into the water. He thinks the water is like concrete. It's great. He'll be totally safe on this boat. I'll be taking measures tomorrow to make sure he is 100% safe. He will not be, there'll be no dog drowning on my watch. So I'm here with Todd. This is Todd, the
Good morning.
the myth, the man, the legend.
We're back.
The most chilled out guy you've ever met in your life. Doesn't matter what happens, he's like, yeah, whatever. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do some stuff, but we're going to focus on, we're going to go sailing, and I'm going to get Todd to look at my technique, and to, I'm not quite sure of when to use a traveller, and also the main thing is we're going to look at downwind sailing. So I've got two sails on here. I don't know what they are, but we'll pull those out, right? And then we'll have a look at them, and then we're going to fly them, right?
Yep.
Because at this point I'm really only sailing with like a beam reach, a little bit close hauled, a little bit broad. I need to learn downwind sailing because Otherwise, I can only sail on the beam, and that's not good, is it? Right? Then I don't want to motor as much. I've been motoring heaps. It's just doing my head in. Okay, so we're pulling out the kites. So I've got a Code Zero and a spinnaker. Is that correct?
Yeah. I think it's a symmetrical.
A symmetrical. So what does a symmetrical mean?
Now that means it's
Okay.
even.
It's even. It's even. So what's the difference between? So I've got a symmetrical
I believe so.
and a spinnaker.
On a symmetrical spinnaker, you have a head and 2 clues.
Yeah.
So either side you can sheet.
Oh yeah.
Depending on where the wind is.
Yep. Is the asymmetrical that I've got? No, symmetrical.
Symmetrical,
I've got.
yeah.
Symmetrical. Is that like a jib?
Well, it's like a big puffy, like balloon jib.
Okay. All right. That.
It's like a hot air balloon.
Okay. I'm lost. But anyway, we'll figure it out. All right. Can you use these for parasailing?
Well, you could use them to hang off of while they were pulled by the wind was pulling you along. Yeah, you could try that. I've seen it done.
So the Code Zero is for what?
The Code Zero is from a broad reach all the way down to a deep broad reach. So
Okay. Yep.
100 degrees apparent to 160 degrees apparent.
Yep. And the spinnaker?
And the spinnaker is anything
Downwind?
beyond broad reach
Okay.
and all the way to dead off the wind.
So if you're downwind, you're really using the spinnaker.
It's a better sail.
A bit off the back end.
Yeah.
Those angles, you're looking for the Code Zero.
Yeah.
This is Code Zero, and that's the head, which goes
the
to the
head.
very top. Goes to the top. There. And that. So this is the Code Zero halyard. This is all this halyard's used for. Okay, we're hoisting it up. This is the top bit of the Code Zero. And this is the other, that's a drum, right? That's the furling line?
Yeah.
So it goes like that. So does this get bolted somewhere? Oh, it goes down there. That's on there.
So this line here needs to be crazy tight. You know?
It's on there like that. On the outside, make a note of that. So we've put it not all the way up to the top, but, and then you're tensioning this up. Okay, so what's going to happen. Yep. And as we pull it up, that's all going to go taut, right?
Yeah.
Make sure shit's not getting tangled. Right. Okay. Do you want me to gently put it up?
Yep. Hold there. Do is slack it and run that line so it doesn't twist. We're rerouting the tack line for the Code Zero because it's got a twist in it that we can't get out.
So a bit of mucking around, but we've set that up. Just take a mental note. Oh, so this green line is to unfurl it and to furl it. Yeah. That's all that does. And these sheets are to control it. Whether we want to pull it in or out type thing, like what the wind's doing.
Yeah.
And if we want to depower it, all right.
Furl it up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, furl it, yeah, of course.
Or round up into the wind and let it flap.
So the red will pull out, they're the sheets that'll pull out the Code Zero, and the orange one will fill it back in, the green one. Okay, we are away. Sherman hasn't noticed, but this is his first time at sea. Sherman hasn't moved yet. On the outside. So more often than not, I'd be flying the Code Zero, right? As opposed to spinnaker. If you had a choice, just put the Code Zero, because you can kind of use it as a spinnaker, right? Downwind sailing.
Yeah, you can reach out pretty deep with it.
What's going on, buddy? You're at sea. Hang on. Okay, Sherman. Okay. Alright, I just put Sherman's life jacket on. Fits it perfect. So we're gonna unfurl the Code Zero. So we're doing 5.6 knots. We're just about to let out the Code Zero. Oh, I've never seen this before, Todd.
I haven't either.
Okay. It's red! Whoa! Holy shit!
Something came loose up top.
Did it?
Something, what just came out?
The whole lot just came in. Oh, the furling thing. Todd! This here. Okay, something broke straight up. Yep.
Enough to get in the water. Wait, roll that. Okay. You're out of the water. I think it snaps.
Do you know what? The Code Zero wasn't as big as what I thought it was. It's not that big a thing, is it?
Well, it's pretty big.
It looked good though, didn't it?
It's It's pretty big.
I got very excited when I saw that go up. We're just trying to put the code 0 up, buddy. You relax. You okay? You're not seasick? Hey, you're just chilling out, buddy. Sherman's good. You alright? Yep. So the line's actually snapped as it released. Okay, we've fixed the drum. What's it called? A drum? The furling line drum. You let me know when. You ready? Well done. Here we go. It's intense stuff.
Is it tight? You gotta get a little bit more out of it.
Yep. Okay, there's a tear in it, but it's okay. Wow, wow, wow.
So you're 10 knots?
Now we're at 8.7. Whoa. We hit 10 knots, that's the fastest we're in the bay, 10 knots. Right buddy, it's a bit rocky, isn't it? Hey, we're rocking. Oh. Yeah, he doesn't know what's going on. Hey, it's your first day at sea, mate. Hey? I know you're scared. You're scared. You're gonna be okay, buddy. You know why? Because we're together. And we're gonna spend more time than ever together than what we've ever had. How about that, hey? Yep. He won't leave the cabin, he's too scared, but you can come out. Come on, come on. Good boy. Come on. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Down again. There you go. So what's happened is there's a rip in the asymmetrical. So the asymmetrical spinnaker, or the kite, or the small kite, or the code 0, or the screecher, there's a number of names for it. It blew a hole in it. We think the hole was already there, but on the way home I realised I'd actually ripped my main sail. So I've blown a hole in the code 0, I've ripped the main sail, and you know that brand new high fuel tender, that tender? Just keep watching. So today I'm going to repair my sail. I bought a sail repair kit. I've just watched a YouTube vlog. We're going to give it a go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch it and then I'm going to tape it. It's not a big tear, but this will be good practice. So as you can see, that's the tear. And just sew it together really and then just tape it. I mean, it's not perfect, right? I'm not a sewing person. I failed sewing class at school, but okay, that's what it looks like. It looks pretty crap, to be honest, but let's get some tape on it. As you can see, it's slowly kind of coming together. Whether it'll last or not, who knows, but that edge done. Just got inside my boom bag to repair the other side. I'm pretty sure this will hold me. I'm on the... yeah, anyway. Okay, squall's coming. This is not good. Fuck! Bullshit! What does this rain? Okay, we are back in the boom. I should be sewing around here, but I'm not. Bloody windy up here. Okay, I'm no sail maker, but it's gonna have to do for now. All right, boat work never stops. As you know, I got a new tender, and I just worked out what happened, but I ripped. There's a ring that's attached to that there, and that ripped it out, and it also ripped this one out too, and that got ripped out. And I'm trying to figure out what happened, because the dinghy just lifted up and went bang at the sea, and then I just noticed this. Hang on, I'll get a torch. So I think I know what's happened is the rope was dangling at sea, and I think it's wrapped around the props, so I think I'll go dive tomorrow and see if the rope's around the prop. It's just a rookie mistake, dumbass. So I've booked in the high field tender to be repaired. As you can see, pretty beaten up. Rookie mistake. And I'm going to get that repaired as well. You can hardly notice that. But the bigger problem is the rope, and I've got a feeling it's around this rudder. I can kind of see something dangling, so I'm not going to put my scuba gear on. It's freezing cold. It's cold. I'm going to dive it in the marina, which is crap. Literally diving in crap. And just check out the rudder, because tomorrow I'm going to head away for 10 days. There's other things I'd rather be doing than diving this shit marina. The marina's not shit, it's just the... So best case scenario is the props are clear. Worst case scenario is that the props have been ripped off. And middle of the road scenario is, which is good, is that the rope is just wrapped around the props, and I can cut it off. Really, really bad scenario is that you never see me again, so I'm taken by a bull shark. I find myself saying suck it up a lot. This is shit. You can actually see the fish down there. Alright, I think I'll just jump in. I'll suck it up. Done in about 2 minutes. It's all part of boat life. It's what I do. I dive boats and I repair them. Not everyone can do that. Had this for the bull sharks. Today's Wednesday. Something nice about getting up, sending a few emails, and then just diving your boat to pull some rope off the propeller. It's not normal. It's my life. And even though I stuffed the tender up, you know what? Guess what I've learnt? Nothing rubs. Beware of lines in the boat. You hear about people saying, pull the line in, it'll get wrapped around the propeller. Now I know, because the repair's probably going to cost me $1 or $2 grand, maybe $1 grand. And I learnt. Some of you guys have said, you know, when's he going to start heading to the Bahamas? When's he going to, you know, start proper sailing? Well, you've got to understand, I have to learn how to sail. Like I've got to learn everything. This is a long series. This is a series that goes for 5 to 10 years. So, yeah, you just have to understand that I've never sailed before, and you know, I've owned the boat just over 3 months now, and I've learnt. I didn't even know what a cleat was. I didn't know what a halyard was. I didn't know what the mainsail was. I didn't know what a jib was. I didn't really know. Yeah, and I'm still figuring stuff out. You know, figuring out that you got to wash the, you know, the two-stroke every time you take it out. Checking the oil. You know, I've got leaks in the engine bays. I've got one of the showers isn't working. I lost that cushion flew in the ocean. It's very important that I get that cushion back. If anyone sees a cushion floating around in the ocean, it's brown, it's definitely mine. If you could return it, there is a reward.